The Old Mamas. Part 1. One fateful market day. An old woman standing at the center of the market gathered all the older women at the market together and offered them a magic cucumber which could transform them back to their younger and finer self. The old women were greatly astonished, but of course decided to give it a try. The old woman had soon sold all her cucumbers and happily left the market. That night all the older women ate their piece of cucumber and waited eagerly to transform to their beautiful self, but soon got discouraged as there wasn't any magical transformation and angrily decided to go to bed, feeling ashamed of being easily scammed by the old market seller. However, in the morning, all the old women who had eaten the cucumber were magically transformed into beautiful young ladies. They were all so happy and begun flaunting their beauty everywhere. The younger ladies were really shocked and fascinated by the older women's young and beautiful selves. Soon the older ladies and their younger self took to the streets, flaunting their beauty everywhere, and became the attraction and attention for the young men. The young ladies got furious and jealous of the attention the older women were getting. They decided to come together and find a solution for the common problem. They decided it was only best to find the old lady who had sold the cucumber to the older woman and ask that she put an end to the mess she had caused. Upon getting information on where the old lady lived, they decided to pay her a visit. The old woman, however, told them that there wasn't anything she could do about it, but advised them to keep calm, that the cucumber effect would only last for a year, and when the year is over they would transform back to their original self. The young ladies decided to follow the old woman's advice and ignore whatever the older women were doing. After all, in a year, everything would be back to normal. However, Rebecca, one of the young ladies, wasn't ready to wait for a whole year because one of the older women had snatched her sweet boyfriend from her, leaving her lonely and depressed. She had begged him a couple of times to leave the old woman alone and return back to her. After all, there wasn't anything the old woman had that she didn't. But he brushed her off, telling her that the old lady was more matured and an independent woman which he loved. She got furious and decided to put a stop to all the old women. She heard of a witch who lived down in the other village and decided to pay her a visit. On getting there, the old witch happily welcomed her in and gave her numerous evil powers to help her put a stop to the old women and get rid of them forever. Rebecca hurried back to her village, bringing with her the wrath they had created. Comment for part 2.